You not a member of CJEC, but you doing your part. You offering your platform up to give people information that they wouldn't get elsewhere. Mm-hmm. That's just as important as anything else anybody does. Just as important. And as I was saying, most of our people ain't connected to no organizations, ain't got the time to be connected to no organizations, and just want to go about doing the stuff that they got to do for their regular life. And that's fine. But we do need our people to, one, know what's going on, and then also do something when you can. So whether that's going to a public hearing, when the Reparations Commission meets. We just came from the Reparations Commission hearings in Los Angeles just 2 weeks ago. Standing room only. They packed the place out. They was bringing in more chairs. They ran out of chairs. People were standing them 2 days straight for 8 hours each day. Packed it out.
That's beautiful.
Just come be a part of the process. Be a part of history. Whether it's giving public comment at one of the reparations hearings, whether it's emailing the reparations task force about what you want as reparations, whether it's something as simple as saying to somebody, hey, I heard there's a California reparations task force. Have you heard about that? I say this all the time. So if you go to our website, cjec-official.org, on the front page, on the homepage, you can add your email and you can get on our California reparations newsletter. It comes out once a month. We keep people updated all across the state with what's going on. Every single newsletter starts with put reparations in your conversations today. That's something simple you can do, whether it's something like that or whether it's coming and working with CJEC, the Coalition for a Just and Equitable California. The power is in the people. When we get to the place this time next year, less than a year from now, we will have in our hands the first ever in U.S. history state reparations plan. So not just the why we need reparations report, which is out now. The California Reparations Task Force released its first report in June of this year, and that's all about why we need reparations. It's 13 chapters long. It's 500 pages long. I'm actually reading every single chapter by chapter on Twitter every single Monday at 7 p.m. at my timeline on Twitter, and also you can find it at CJEC on Twitter, also CJEC official on Twitter. Also, some of our partner friends at ETM Media Group on YouTube are doing live readings of each chapter on YouTube also. But that's the why we need reparations. Next year, we're going to have in our hands the first ever state reparations plan. The power to make that plan law, which is going to be our job at that point, and get the governor to sign it, get 21 state senators to vote for the plan with the money in it and with the land in it and with all the other things in it and not paying no taxes in it and free school in it and free health care in it and reset my credit score to 800 in it. All that stuff that I want in there, it's going to be our job to get 21 senators to say yes to that, 41 assembly members to say yes to that, and one governor to sign that. To do that, it's going to take, yes, the organizations, but really it's going to take the people, most of whom ain't going to be a part of no organizations at all.
That's dope. And like we talked, that's definitely necessary, bro. Now, I was just thinking about something. That plan you mentioned to me that needs to be done next year. Now, I was reading an article that there was a bill introduced that was going to extend the time you guys got from next year to another year, as well as create a clause that allows them to switch some of the members. I'm like, okay, come on.
We're not doing none of that. We ain't doing none of that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. The task force, the Reparations Commission task force. So you're talking about, and for those who want to look it up, there was a bill called AB 2296. So if you Google AB 2296 2022 or California 2022, you will see a bill that was vetoed by the governor last week. The governor said, we're not doing that either. Y'all don't need no more time. Y'all don't want no more time. But there was a bill that called AB 2296 that would have, just as you said, delayed the end date of the California Reparations Task Force by 1 year. So instead of July 2023, when the task force is supposed to end, it would delay it to July of 2024. and it would have let task force members be removed, what they call at pleasure, meaning at will. Y'all know how we got employment at will, meaning you could be fired for no damn reason at all. That was in there. That bill was a bad bill. And our organization, CJEC, Coalition for Just and Equitable California, we rallied against that bill. I want to shout out everybody who called the governor, tweeted the governor's office, sent emails to the governor's office, left comments on social media, whatever you did to help make the governor veto that bill, make the governor listen to the people. The people said, no, we don't want that. Not only the people said no, the original author of the reparations bill in California, the first one, called AB 3121, the bill that created this California Reparations Task Force. The author of that bill, now Secretary of State, Dr. Shirley Weber, who's a Secretary of State right now, she didn't want that either. She didn't want that. So she was also supporting the veto. And by the way, a veto means that it is not happening, meaning it's canceled, meaning it's not gonna happen. It doesn't become law. The original author was against it. The people were against it. And let me add one more thing or two more